has to come from the fact that Somnus is actually leading the charge despite being forced into that off lane.
Even FY now just taking the mid lane as that Earthshaker. He hasn't been able to do much on this Earthshaker quite yet. Just trying to secure that Blink Dagger up as soon as possible. Though bot lane, OP God is going to be in trouble. They just rotate 3 heroes down and dive him underneath that tier 1 tower. And they're going to let OP God go down. In fact, yeah, Felix does get caught out. Disruption connects Nova. Felix is going to die as well. I'm either, but we'll see if they make the play now. Red Panda, he'll make his way up towards the opposing outpost. There are heroes coming in. FY should...
He used his Fisher in the mid lane, unfortunately, so not able to disrupt it.
Old 11 shouldn't be able to claim the kill anyway, but it's not really what they want.
You can see they're trying to make these aggressive plays, realizing, you know, we can clump up a little bit now that the ecosystem has been used. Want to take this mid tier 1 tower and push you back into a bit more of a defensive spot. We want you to be easily able to take that Roshan. You've got the Ursa, so you can do it. Just missing the spear on OP God.
Arena gonna be there though. FY's been caught. OP, no spear to throw though, so it's gonna be a bit hard to kill him off. And now another nice vision coming out from the Rubik. Disruption is there on FY. Now the purge is out, but the heals come in. FY blinks out of there. Now the Wukong's command as well. Does catch 2 of them. Can they take him out? They can. OP and DD both going down. And now poor old Red Panda will also be chased down, but a great fish out once again. It is not gonna save him though.
Why he's already got the Ogre Act, not quite sure. Something like an Ag, even.
Why not? Better, I always say. Old 11, Firefly up, trying to find his next victim, and it might be Red Panda. In fact, it should be. They know he's there. Primal Spring in. Well, they won't need the lasso for this. Red Panda is just going to die very easily. And they're straight into that Roshan pit, knowing they've got that 1 hero advantage.
Top tower is under
I don't believe that SAG can actually fight this.
No. They like we were saying before, they don't have Eric. That's their big issue. Mars is in. Not in a position to be able to take this fight. He still wants his BKB, but the early game...
LGD, knowing this, are going to start pressuring that mid-tier 1 tower. Again, they just can't fight back, especially into a DD Ursa.
Middle tower has fallen.
Tell, like, normally, based on how the laning stage would go, you would feel very confident just to link into that wave, farm it up, then go back to the jungle, but this is a bit of a lost one to do. Red Panda's going to die again. Oh.
Yeah, he will. And now Echo being committed by FY. It's going to be onto Egon. They're happy to commit this if it means they're going to get the kill. OP has to commit Arena if he wants to survive this, but there's probably no point. He'd probably die anyway. An LGD. But now smokes out from...
Are
they going to find anything good?
16 must stay for now.
Rubik, disruption is there on F. Yes, his whole team behind him, though. They're all smoked up.
Free the cyber
Nice, he caught 3 of them with the Nether Toxin on top of all of them. They do get the Fisher out. Commits the Echo, but he does go down right afterwards. OP God getting very low, however, Hand of God comes in, but it's not enough. Red Panda also down, and there's DD. Going down as well to the Monkey King. It's only Felix left on the Rubik and the AM being hit by God King, but Felix is gone as well. The only man out of there is God King himself. And he was damn close to dying.
Yeah, he had 9 Fury Swipe stacks on top of him, so... Continue to run, could have been caught out there by Somnus if he in the wrong position, but...
Dyer's courier has been
Farm is going to
killed.
be able to secure a kill onto a courier. Get out of dodge right now. I mean, you can't have hoped for much of a better start for a team fight for Sparking Arrow, right? They all walked up together, 3 heroes, including the Earthshaker, and they got caught in the Arena of Blood, they got speared. Godkins might be in trouble.
Oh, he might be. He'll just actually farm in front of them. I don't think he's too concerned knowing the lasso is down, and he'll just blink out of there. Of course, he'll paint the river, as he always does, and gets back to his job, but now they're pincering him in. LGD, they're not done with him yet. Shot off again at the wave.
TP though. What, like, you know, there's like a trifecta is the 3. We call it when there's 5 people doing it.
No, isn't Quinn 4? I
no,
thought...
it's Quam.
Okay, yeah, okay, quad. Isn't it Penta 5?
Yeah, okay. Pentafector.
Thank you.
They found out the Ursa.
Reina is going to be down. They do end up just disrupting Chalice. Now Chalice wants to go back in. A lot of LGD are coming in though. This could be dangerous. FY, another great fisher out, and now the lasso as well on the back lines. They caught out OP God. Next though, gets Red Panda. There's God King going down as well. Everyone just getting decimated. LGD are knocking. That's what they're doing.
Radiant's bottom tower is staggering.
You got two Abyssals up as well now. Like Somnus and Chalice both have one up each, and Lasso gonna be there, though disruption is quick from Felix. Is it gonna be enough? Probably not. OP God, he's just surrounded right now. A great future, but there's FY jumping to the back line, getting an echo up, and setting up more kills to happen here from LGD. DD's trying to make a run for it, but he is surrounded. They jump in, and the GG has been called. They have had enough.
Radiant's
LGD
is under attack.
They fall to a game number 3.
I don't know. TB's pretty scary. We've seen God King make people eat their word plenty of times, I think. Do you think it's going to be a close game? Okay, I'll ask you that. I'm not going to ask you who you think is going to win. Do you think it's going to be close, or is it going to be steamrolling?
I don't think there's going to be a close game in this series. So, I think it's either SAG get what they want, and they start just rolling with God, getting caught out. That was FY.
Reveals where he is, right? Like, why should Rhea be there otherwise?
Red Panda. Done a great thing there. FY. Meta Pop is going to go in now, but no, they're not going to go after that Terrorblade. They'll go after the Legion Commander. Red Panda will be the first blood here for Somnus, but God King, he continues moving forward. He almost kills Somnus.
It was all that did.
Just couldn't quite get the range in. And
the mana regen that you just able to get by staying out on the map, it means you don't have to commit to something like a where it's honestly in trouble.
Yeah, he's in big trouble. He does go down.
You blew it.
You're able to waves out a little bit easier. It might even be going here on to 11.
DD does get caught out.
Radiant's bottom tower faces
great kill out on that Storm Spirit. So DD now losing his life again. Pushed out of the bot lane though is happening. And you do in fact have that Necro Bull coming out now on Felix, and he does have it up.
His side, I wouldn't mind.
No, sounds like a good idea. Bot lane, OP God been in a bit of trouble. They do balance, and the snowball in well, but disruption is going to be there from Felix as well as the Purge and FY. It's going to allow OP to get out, or maybe not. Oh, 11, a great flame break and lasso. They do get the kill, man. Not in time lapse away. FY does end up dying to Felix. Now they'll haunt him from Chalice, but OP's 4 HP. So back up towards that top lane where he goes into God King for a second. Back into the mid lane now, but DD's there.
Denied.
Oh, we're safe for poor old Chalice. The Red Panda gonna take the front lines, but here comes OP on that Weaver. They zip in onto X-Nova, swap out for X-Nova, but another zip in. He does die this time around. Now OP just gonna try and get out there with the Storm Spirit.
Radiant's
They'll be all right.
is on the rocks.
They force heaps of TPs down mid, and nothing will come of it for LGD.
That was really nicely done by Sparking Arrow, forcing a lot of.
We've seen this before, Danog. I hate seeing history repeat itself like this, but they've got to do something about this, man.
They do, and it feels like the Chalice haunts haven't been having the same level of impact as they might like. You know, the first one used as a scouting haunt. More than that, and then that time around, they wanted the initial follow-up onto OP God on the bot side, but he's just too damn slippery.
And DD, it could be a nice kill. He does get DD. Yeah, but he's going to die for it. It's going to be Warrior's Punch to finish him off. Now Felix actually into the Purge for FY, but Old 11 may help him out. There's a snowball to try and play things out a little bit. FY is still going to be alright, but now the Jewel comes out. Old 11, he's the one in trouble. He'll go down. Now X trying to run for it, but he is also dead.
Is under attack.
You got one kill on the Storm, which is great and all. But now you lose 2 supports, or rather one support, and you're going to lose that mid-tier 1 tower as well.
Radiant structures are fortified.
It's not the ideal trades happen just.
He's out mana. Found him strike DD. He's going to die now. The Wukong commander OP got to try and run. A great shot up from FY, blocking the way. Now Felix goes down. They'll go after Red Panda next. Great body blocks out for 11.
They're trying to bring down Radiant.
Eventually this man should just die. And will. Somnus picks up a double kill on that Monkey King. Now they can go into that
Really
T1
tight
tower
one.
themselves.
Radiant's top tower is on
What
the
that
rocks.
tug was about, you know, you
Dire's
had a
middle
healthy
tower
lineup
is
sitting
under
behind
pressure.
you. They've got pretty good understanding of that because of the vision that just expired. So
Radiant's
they knew in
top
general
tower is
where
under attack.
LGD were. That just isn't the one.
Now make it known that he knows, but nobody's backing off yet. Just stacking up that stick napalm. This is dangerous. X-Nova could go for a swap on that Terror Blade. Red Panther trying to block the way. Great Flame Breaker. Now the task. Snowball in. Roshan's still not dead, however. It's going down. Now the swap out. They do get on X-Nova. He takes the Aegis, but Somnus is falling very, very low right now. They zip back in. DD going after the monkey. Gets that kill. Now all 11 dies as well. And of course X-Nova at least manages to TP out of there. And they deny the Aegis off. But you lost 2 cores in the process of that. I'm not sure why. Gonna spot out Red Panda. Yes, TP's coming in to try and help him out. They want the outpost. Red Panda still going. There's the Horn coming in now with the lasso. They caught out that shadow. They'll get the kill, but God King, he's taking a lot of damage here from his own illusions. He'll thunder straight away, but how do you fight back? DD will zip in. They'll go after Chalice. The Spectre's low. He will use Session String and get swapped back. He will survive, just barely. And God King now, he is out of mana. He's in big trouble and he will die. DD, he just zips out of there.
Distance ring, man. So busted on the Spectre. You can't do anything against it. You think he's gone. You think the rest of him will tick down from the passive damage that you've got coming through. Hopefully he picks up that Crag.
Group up and they will smoke up.
Smoke into smoke. No vision either. Some down.
DD spots out all 11, stepping straight into the backline, scouting out, and they want to disengage. BKB though is going to be there from old 11. Now they are still just trying to climb up, but he
This is a stiff win.
that meta. But they've got it out there with all the stuns. The Walrus Punch, he does die. He got nothing off apart from the Metamorphosis, and now the swap back in onto Felix, and he's also gone.
Fantastic.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Oh, the courier.
Radiant's bottom
Oh,
tower
DD's
is under
ads.
attack.
3,000 gold
Radiant
gone.
fortified their structures.
Oh, that is
The
that hurts.
heroes.
That more than hurts. That's like... that's a punch downstairs, that's for sure.
That's 3 minutes without that PK worth of violence as well. It's a long time in this kind of game. Prior to the game starting, I assumed it wouldn't be a close match. Again, I was completely
fortified.
Thank you for setting that up, by the way. Again.
Anytime.
Dire's
But, I
middle
mean, in
tower
that
is
fight,
under attack.
Old 11's positioning was fantastic. He got the BKB off, made sure that there was no way the supports could really deal with him,
Dire's
and just
top
acted as
tower
this
is
physical
about to
barrier
take the
between them
plunge.
and any sort of
Dire's middle
saves for
tower
God
has
King. You know,
fallen.
Red Panda, he wanted to try and do it, even Felix there
top
with the
tower
disruption.
is
So
under
eventually
attack.
popping the lasso onto Red Panda just to prevent any sort of save. And it just enabled the remaining 4 on LGD's side just to gang rush him.
Look at LGD as well now. They're looking to try and set up for that Roshan attempt. So, going to be up
Radiant's
in
bottom tower
35.
faces a stiff win.
Dire are
Was SAG
standing
not
for
willing to let that go
enemies.
down?
Just yet, you've got Spectre who's down on the spot side, no Horn for 20 seconds, and he is agonizingly close to picking up that butterfly as well. 350 gold away. What's going on?
I love that butterfly though, because you don't really have a way through it for SAG. If you've got DD on the Storm, you can pump out some decent magic damage, but you haven't got anything like an MKB to get through that evasion. Of course, he was going for the heart prior to this, but decided to switch out. Have that butterfly up
Dire's
just
bottom
as the
tower
Roshan's going to
won't
spawn.
last long.
Ask for much better timing. Makes LGD one of the scary forces out there in Chinese Dota.
Dire's bottom tower
get the timing right.
is about to
They're not going to save for
flounder.
buyback gold though on Charles, so he won't have that secondary life if this Roshan fight does start going the other way. So you got to be a bit careful about that. See when they get started, like, it's up right now. SAG are just kind of moving away from that Roshan pit. They'll finish off the Heaven's Halberd and God King, and he has queued up a Divine Rapier.
Let's go.
All right, why not? I didn't think the game was that looking
Radiant's
that
middle
bad for
tower
SAG.
is under
It
attack.
might feel differently, and I like it.
Radiant
I
is
love
scanning
these
for
takers.
enemy.
However,
And as well.
They need to risk take right now. Roshan is very, very low, and they are not going to make it in time. The Roshan is gone.
That's another challenge off the bucket list.
Cheese over to our Spectre. You really don't see any sort of scenario where he's trying to get 100 to 0'd without being able to get off the cheese. I suppose the
Deal
other
here,
thing,
LGD.
don't even have any charges of the Spirit Vessel.
DD gets started. They get the jewel off.
Oh, the save.
11, but a great snowball save out from FY. That means Red Panda is down. Now SAG on the run. The shard not going to land perfectly, but Talus is still chasing. After Felix, no. They got the God King. There's that lasso. He's trapped up again. No. The time lapse will say, but is it the safe block up? He popped the satanic. He's still going. The snowball though saving the day from FY. Challenge goes back in on God King. Now DD zips in. They're all falling low, but it looks like the side of LGD the one's going to lose this fight as now DD back onto X-Nova. And God King, he was so close to dying that whole time, but they kept him alive long enough.
Oh, he's the raid boss MLP. There's nothing they could do to take him down. Still great item usage. I don't think they even used the time lapse on him. OP God was being in position to try and get that on for him, but perfect item usage, perfect attack usage, gets the Sunder off onto the ideal target, dodges out with a Manta style early up, and they don't have buyback on this Spectre.
Oh, it's a real problem. They lose this game, they're out. We talked about it just before the Roshan fight. Buying out that butterfly was going to leave no buyback gold. And they're going for it. They know. They spotted it out. Now, LGD, how do you defend this? Or can this? God King. He's going for those tier 4 takes him really dark fast with all those illusions. Now FY gets jumped on by D. He'll get swapped out by X-Nova. Still now out of tier 4 towers now. The is exposed. Boundless Strike is there. Pong's command. They're zoning him out. God King, he has been disrupted. But can they get him out in time? He sunders. They've still got the time lapse. But now the lasso comes. The time lapse is there immediately. OP God's still trying to fight back. Now they zip in DD. He does get one. He'll get two. And the ancient still exposed. They'll go back for it. FY trying to do something, but I don't know if he's God King. He does get it.